Hello, you're watching NewsX with me, Riya Dwivedi. Now let's begin with some breaking news coming in. Indian captain Shubman Gill spent the night on 15th November under medical supervision at Woodlands Hospital in Kolkata after his neck pain intensified dramatically only hours after he had uh, uh, retired hurt during India's first innings on day 2 of the first test against South Africa at Eden Gardens. And by the evening session, Gill had to be stretchered out of the stadium with his neck immobilized in a cervical collar and prompting India's medical staff to move him to the private hospital for further evaluation. Gill has been admitted to the ICU where all necessary steps are being taken for his treatment. Scans and MRI tests have also been completed. Now joining me on the telecast is Tos Rizvi, senior sports journalist. Thank you so much, Mr. Rizvi, for joining us on the telecast. Your remarks on this when we're talking about Gill has retired from the second innings of test. What implication does this have? And in your expertise, what does this mean?
Yeah, this is a big shock to Team India considering they're playing on a very difficult wicket in Eden Gardens, Kolkata. Yeah, this wasn't expected because he wasn't hit by the ball or he was playing his regular shot, that is a sweep against Simon Harmer, and suddenly he got a neck sprain and he's in the ICU. I mean, more than that, it's not the ICU, it's the facilities, the ICU facilities that he has in that particular ward. So that doesn't mean that he's into a serious thing. But yeah, he's under observation. And BCCI medical staff is monitoring each and every second. So a big loss in this particular test match because the way things are going in this test match at the Eden Gardens, where nobody knows where the test match is going to go, where who's going to win till the last moment, till the last innings, because South Africa is still playing. They still have 86, 90 plus runs lead, which is still a very competitive, very edgy. It's an edgy game. So we need a guy like the captain. In fact, he's the captain of the Indian team. So we need him at number 4 because you can never expect what collapse could happen, like how it happened yesterday. I mean, suddenly India were in some control, and then you see a major collapse happening, and again South Africa going back to bat again. So yeah, we needed a batsman like Shubman Gill at number 4, and if he isn't coming back, obviously he's been ruled out of the test match. So kind of a difficult situation for Team India, but let's hope we have enough batting order to come out of this situation. Considering this is a very difficult wicket to bat on, it's kind of an akhada, and everybody has started debating on it. The lesser the batsman, it's difficult for India for in this particular situation because from nowhere Simon Hammer have started looking very difficult to a very difficult bowler to face. But then again, this is Team India. I hope they are strong enough to bounce back. But yeah, it's a big loss for Team India considering Shubman Gill isn't playing in the second innings.
And Mr. Rizvi, my last question to you is, now that Rishabh Pant has taken the lead in this, how are you looking at his supposed captaincy right now leading the Team India, and how is it working out for him?
Since he is the vice captain and he has had the experience of leading in other teams as well, quite an experienced player. He's won a lot of matches for Team India, right? He's been a match winner and knows the game from behind the wicket. I mean, he's a wicket keeper as well, so he's got that 360-degree view. And he's got a lot of experience. He's much senior to Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill was given captaincy because India was looking at the future, long future, and the reason for him getting the captaincy from the selectors and Gautam Gambhir, coach showing faith in him, showed that the team knows that this guy is the future of the team. While Rishabh Pant is somebody who's been there, he's been the deputy in when other players, Virat Kohli was around. So this guy knows a lot of cricket. He's been there for a long time. He's seeing the game from behind the wickets. I think it's quite natural considering he was the vice captain and he's quite smart enough. Whether you talk about the batting, whether you talk about field replacement, he's there giving advices, suggestions. To Captain Shubman Gill. Obviously, each and every cricketer team player out there has enough freedom to go and tell captain what to do, what he can do, what the ideas that they can come up with, the advice, the suggestion. But Rishabh Pant is somebody who's quite senior enough to understand exactly to go and tell Captain Shubman Gill. So somewhere or the other, if Shubman isn't around, he can easily can take the charge, and he's already taken it. So it isn't, because there is this pattern set. You have a Jasprit Bumrah, you have a you have a Mohammad Siraj, and spinners enough to understand what exactly how to go about it. We know the conditions. Rishabh Pant knows the conditions, when to apply the spinners, and exactly it's now spinners' place. So it's not rocket science to go all out, go against spinners, and we have a set batting order. Yeah, it's the batting order that has to take the charge, and Rishabh Pant knows exactly he has to bat at number four. That is the challenge. Who's going to bat at number four? I think Rishabh will have to promote himself up the order at number four. So yeah, there is a loss that Shubman Gill isn't playing, which is like -1 batsman, and they will be playing with other 9, 10 batsmen. While South Africa has just 3 wickets to lose, I think that will be done in a few moments.
All right, Mr. Rizvi, thank you so much for your remarks on that, and obviously we'll keep watching out for Shubman Gill's recovery as well. Now, another news coming in: a drug trafficking suspect has been injured in police encounter in Barbados. Is that